Hi, everyone. This is Amy with Up This and That. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. I just want to make sure we're live everywhere. I know that we were supposed to have this live yesterday, but unfortunately, I had an emergency. So let's see here. To remove that. Cancel that. All right, there we go. All right. Okay, so let's make sure we are live. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. And I'm going to check to make sure we're live in every place here that we need to be live in. So, yes, let me know where you guys are tuning in from and what is your weather like, because it is really warm today. It's like 71 here. It's crazy weather. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, I don't see us live in our main group, which is weird. Okay, so let me get it shared in there. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Hi, Anne. Thanks for joining us. You're joining us from YouTube today. All right, so let me share this in here. Can you guys hear me okay? Make sure my sound is good and that it's up. The highest, let's see here. Yeah, okay. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for joining. I am solo today. Cassandra had a wedding to go to, so she wasn't able to make it. Okay. So I just shared that into the group. Hi, Vicki. Thanks for joining us. Okay, well, thank you guys for joining today on a Saturday. We've not had a Saturday unboxing for quite a while. Unfortunately, yesterday, as I was driving over here to the shop to get all set up for you guys to do the unboxing, my gal that was working for me, she had said she needed to go to the emergency room. So she had an emergency situation. She wasn't feeling well. Her arm was hurting. She was feeling dizzy. She was not feeling, she's feeling kind of sick and stuff. So I had to take her to the emergency room, and we were there almost all day. So it was a little crazy of a day, but I'm happy to say that she's okay. She just needs to see her regular doctor and everything. She got checked out, which is always a good thing. So if you ever feel like you're just not feeling yourself, you know your own body, and you should just make sure you go and get checked out, because you just never know what could happen, right? And it was kind of a scary thing for me, because I haven't had to really experience that yet, where I had to like race somebody to the hospital. But yes, so anyhow, that is why I wasn't on yesterday. So just full transparency, I would have been here. Like I said, I was all ready. I just happened right at that time. She talked about taking herself there. She was going to just drive herself. And I'm like, absolutely not. We've been friends for like 30 years. And I would feel horrible if something would have happened, right? Like she could have hurt herself. She could have hurt someone else. Not feeling very well and being behind the wheel is not a good option. Okay. So are you guys excited about seeing what is in the November box? If you are a Box Club member and because you've received your box, give a shout out in the comments with one word that describes this month's box. And then we'll get started. So, okay. I just want to share one more place here. Make sure that we are live so I'm going to go back and check, make sure we're live in the group now. We should be live there. I don't know why we're not. It keeps wanting to show me other stuff, but it's not showing that we're live. Is anybody joining us from any of the groups? There we are. Now we're live. There we go. Okay. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. Yes, very exciting. Yes, very exciting day. Oh, you were saying exciting box. Okay, amazing. I'm so sorry. Yes. 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 You're on the Facebook group. Okay, good. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Yeah, when you don't have your person here that usually does this stuff for you to set this all up, then you have to do it yourself. So it's just taking me an extra few minutes here. Because you guys all know that I am not tech savvy, which is okay. You just have to do things a little bit differently and maybe a little bit slower. Okay, so I just said that. Let's go back in. Let's do another one. This one we're sharing to the Box Club. So if you're going to join us from the Box Club, I now have the link there. And let's go. I'm hoping I can still keep seeing your guys' messages. That always worries me. Okay, there we go. Now we are. Okay, all right. So if you are new to this and that and haven't joined us with our Sublimation Box Club, and this is your first live, give a shout out in the comments as well too. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the things that came out of the November box. It's called the Made for Gifting box. What we do on the first of the month is we announce the name of the box. We kind of give a hint to the products that are in the box. So Made for Gifting. I know that's pretty vague, but we wanted to make sure that you guys knew that the items that were in there could be good for gifting, right? So, hello from Maine, first live. Okay, Missy, thanks for joining us. Yes, and you're on YouTube, and Anne is on there. Love the items. I couldn't wait to open it. Aw, thank you so much. You guys cannot even imagine how that makes my heart so full and makes my heart happy that you guys are loving the things that are in the box. We really, really try to give very unique items, things that other people are not selling. And the reason we do that is so that if you are a seller or if you are somebody who does events and things like that, you're offering something different than what other people are, right? Like it's not, it's making you stand out. And it's also giving you guys inspiration and ideas of what you guys can do with other products and things like that. So that is the reason why we choose the products. Hi, Mary. Thanks for joining us. So, okay. So when you become a Box Club member, just to let you kind of know how things are, Missy, that what we do is when you receive your box, first off, I'm sorry, not when you receive your box. When you order your box does not ship immediately, okay? So let's just say if you order today on the 15th, the box that we are now showing you is closed, okay? It closed at the end of October, okay? The items are now available for you to purchase. That's why we're doing the unboxing. But the box that we are now promoting is our December box, okay? It's our Craft and Comfort box. So that is our sneak peek that we have for the next month's box. That's what we do on the first of the month. So on November 1st, we rolled out and said that our next box is our December box that we're promoting. It is available till the end of November, okay? It closes at the end of November. And then what happens is we start curating those boxes to get those boxes shipped out to you guys, okay? And then we start the whole process again. We do the unboxing. Now the products are now available to you. Now our Box Club members got a couple extra days here for their first access because normally they get 1 day. So when we had our unboxing yesterday, they had Thursday. They can grab all the things that they want first. That gives them first pick. Okay, that's one of our really great perks for being a Box Club member is you get first access. They get first access for some of our new products that we bring in, just kind of depending on what the products are and things like that. They get first access to all of our drops that we're doing like right now for the products that came out of the box. And then also when we do, well, our pre-orders usually roll all out at the same time. But sometimes we do things ahead of time for the Box Club members. But there are lots of other really great perks along the way. The Box Club members can let you know that it is an awesome way, to get some extra perks and things like that, being a Box Club member. Okay. All right. So once you order your box again, your box does not ship right away. It's going to ship within probably within the first full week of the next month. So we are going to be working on these boxes and shipping them out between the 6th and the 8th of December. Okay. Takes us a couple days. So we have to start curating them, right? And then we have to take a couple days to ship them, because on top of having the orders that have to go out on a regular basis, right? And being the holiday time, we also have to get those boxes out as well too, and those orders. So we kind of have to do it in between. This is a small family business. I've only got a couple workers that work for me, and then I have my mom, and then I have myself. Okay. So family business. All right. So here is what comes in the mail to you. Okay, it's usually closed up on the sides, but you guys know once you guys get your box, these are quality boxes. Once you close them up, they're really hard to open, but that's a good thing, because then it's going to protect everything that's coming inside your box. Okay, so this is our box. And actually, this is a logo that our Box Club members helped to pick out. We gave them a couple choices, and this was the number one choice, which was already our number one choice as well too. So, okay. So you're going to get this really pretty box that's going to come to your door. And when you open this box up, I just wanted to kind of explain a few things here to you. I've had some people asking lately, like, where do I get my drive information? Because that's one of the perks, okay? Where do I get my discount code? You know, where do I find out about the exclusive group and the community for our Box Club members? Everything is right here in the flap of this box, okay? And there are going to be some people new on this live, or even not on the live today, that got our new cover of our new box, because we do have new boxes. Okay. So I'm excited for you guys to get those. And then what's going to happen is it's going to have a new cover. Okay. We're hoping it's going to explain a little bit better and easier to you. And that is kind of what we're trying to do. We're trying to make it as easy as possible, right? So all of your information is right here. Okay. I did cover up step 3 with your discount code, because it's right there. So if you ever have any questions and you're like, where do I get the discount code? Where do I get the discount code? We put it in multiple places. You're going to get, when you sign up, you will get an exclusive email that gives you all of the information. It's going to give you the links that you need to join the special community. It's going to give you your discount code, and it's going to give you just some brief information about all the perks that you receive being a Box Club member. That's number 1. So as soon as you make your purchase, you want to make sure you're checking your emails, okay? Because we're going to be sending frequent emails to you, okay? The next thing is that you will, once you get your box, you're going to be able to see it right here in the inside of the box, okay? That's number 2. The other thing is when I post in the community that things are available now, like the first access, I will always put in there, don't forget to use your discount code, and I will drop it right there, okay? So there's number 3. I'm trying to think the other way. Where else do we put it? Actually, that's the 3 places: email, posting in the group, because we can't post it in our big group, right? Because this is a special discount just for you guys. And I want you to keep that in mind and not give that to any of your friends, your family, anything like that. Because if we start having a huge problem with people using the discount code that are not supposed to be having it, we are going to have to figure out another system. On the cards. Okay, you're right. Yes, on the cards. And then also on the box. Okay, so you're going to get this beautiful box. Okay, first thing you're going to see is an experience card. This was our made for gifting experience card. I'm not going to read all this to you because it is a lot, but I'll read the first top part. Okay, because this is going to help you to start feeling what this box is about. All you know right now before you get this box, because this is a mystery box every single month to your door. I want to make sure I'm telling you that. We don't show you what you're getting. So it's not like I'm showing you right now, and then this will be the next box. This box is closed out. All these items are going to be now available. Okay, we dropped them, and so now they'll be available. And the box that you would actually be getting would be our December box. And all we know right now is the name of the box, okay, which is called Craft for Comfort. So think about what craft would be and kind of think about how you would feel about comfort, right? Like during the winter months, because that's kind of the feeling that we wanted you to have. Okay. So back to the experience. So this was the made for gifting. Okay. So get ready to unwrap a little holiday magic. This month's Sublimation Box Club experience is all about thoughtful gifting, the kind that makes people say, wait, you made this? That's all I'm going to read. Okay. And then you can just read the rest if you like. Okay. But that's what we like to do. We like to be able to give you something to let you know before you open it up and you're surprised. Now, in the comments, I want to hear, do you guys just rip it open as quick as possible? Or do you actually go through the box? Like you go, okay, let me read this card. I really want to find out what this is about. Or do you just rip it open because you're just so excited, like at Christmas time, right? Let me know in the comments what you guys do. If you guys are just one of those people that like, I just want to take my time with it, take a look at it, make sure I don't miss anything. Or if you're just somebody, I have to see what's in it and I have to go as fast as possible. Okay. Love to hear that. Okay. So you guys are going to see that we always deck our boxes out. Okay. There's usually a sticker here, but if I put the sticker on, I'm not going to be able to get it off, and I didn't want to tear this one. Okay. I go through the box. Okay. So go through. Okay. So do you take your time though? When you do go through the box, do you take your time or do you just kind of speed through it? Okay. All right. So you're going to open it up. All right. And you guys are going to usually see right when you open, and I don't want to give any of the surprises away yet. So I'm pushing it down. You guys will see that you guys get the crinkle. We deck out everything with the crinkle. I want you guys to have the best experience. So when you open it, right, like you're opening like a surprise, like you're like, it's surprise. If I could get something where it could pop out at you, I love that. Wouldn't that be such a cool idea? Okay. Anyhow, might scare some people though, but anyhow, I love all the crinkle. We do all the colors and stuff. And then the next thing you're going to see first, you're going to see this nice card right here. This is your heat press time and temp card. Okay. It's going to have the name of the product and it's going to have the recommended time and temperature. Okay. Remember that, recommended. And the reason I say that is because everybody's units are different and we really don't know what the heat press might be for one versus another, but this is the recommended and this is the in between. This is the thing with sublimation. Sublimation is test, 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 test. Okay. You constantly have to test. What we're finding out with sublimation over the years that I've been doing sublimation and having our boxes and things like that, and the recommended time and temps, is that what one temperature may work for one may not work for another. Okay. That's number one. That's why you test. The other thing is that you might be able to get the same turnout as I would get if maybe you had a higher, like you made the temperature lower than I did, let's say. Okay. But then the time you made more, right? Like it could still even out to what I was doing. So that's the one thing you're going to see with sublimation. When people say, I need to know the heat press time and temps, we can give you the recommended heat press time and temps that the supplier sends us and that we have our team test here, which is Cassandra and Dawn. But what we need to also keep in mind that it could be slightly different. Okay. So you always want to test things. Okay. But you'll see that on here. You'll see also a helpful tip. Okay. And as we go through here and we pull these products out, I'll give you the tips and things like that. And I'll also give you the heat press time and temps that we recommend. Okay. The only thing I'm not going to be able to show you guys today is the before and afters of what things look like. You're going to have to see that on the site. Okay, we already have those up within the products. So you'll be able to see those there just because Cassandra couldn't join me today. Like I said, she's at a wedding. She's having a fun day. Okay, so heat press time and temps. It's got holes in it. This is what you can put into your binders. Now, people have asked me, do we have any extra binders? We do not have any extra binders right now. We are waiting on a shipment, and I'm hoping they'll be in before the middle of December, but I promise you we will have them for the new year. It's been one of the things that's been a really slow thing to get, has been our binders. So that's why you haven't seen us talking about them or anything like that. But if you were lucky to already have been in Box Club and you've received your binder, and we've had it in a box before, then you guys know that's the reason why the holes. But you can always pick up a binder, a 5x7 binder, and these will fit in there. Okay. All right. So there you go with that. And that's always a great idea too, for you to keep all your heat press time and temps together. So if you ever have any questions and you're doing a project later on, you can always go back. Okay. Also a great thing you can put in there is heat press time and temps for other suppliers that you purchase your blanks from. And then also like all your crafting ideas and things like that you would like to do for events and stuff. That's why a binder is always really nice to keep. Okay. All right. So very first thing you're going to see when you open up the box is going to be this product. Okay. This is our lovely jewelry boxes. If you haven't seen these before, they're super cute. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to try to hold this box and pull things out at the same time. So when you pull this out, it's going to come in two pieces, okay? You're going to have this piece. This is the PU leather that you're going to want to sublimate on, okay? And then it's got this little sticky thing here. I do not want to remove this, but this is what is going to make it to where it could stick here. So it's the 3M sticky, and you're going to just stick it there, okay? So just remember that, okay? So this is our jewelry box. We're going to recommend doing this one at 385 to 400 degrees, okay? Because this PU leather is not as soft as like wallets and things like that. It's a little tighter. You can see, right? You're going to want to make sure you're doing that for anywhere from 50 to 60 seconds, okay? I know Cassandra did hers at, I think, 55, okay? But we wanted to give you guys kind of a range. All right, so this is our turquoise. We had these in 2 colors. Now, can we get other colors? I've had other people already message me. Yes, we can do that. But I would love to know the colors that you guys would like before I bring in more colors. I'm thinking maybe purple, and I'm thinking maybe like a brown or something like that would be nice. But you're going to open that up. It's going to have all the little places. So this is going to be great for you to take with you when you travel somewhere. Okay, like if you're going somewhere, you know, destination weddings would be great for this, for the wedding party. How cute would this be for people to put their jewelry in there? Okay. This would also be a great gift for the bride as well too, if you wanted to give them something that was just for them. So these are just some ideas I wanted to give you guys so that if you're doing an event or if you're a small business, give a shout out in the comments if you guys are a small business, for you to be able to promote the jewelry boxes. Okay. This is also just a great gift for any woman that would love just like a little jewelry box that has some things, and it's not like the big one where they have to like try and figure out where are all the things at, because you can, you know, put rings in there. You can put your necklace, you can put your earrings and things. And I just love this. I think this is a great gift that fits our made for gifting, right? Because this is a gift that you could do. And this can also be a gift to yourself, right? You could put something on there cute for yourself. So there's the green. And then if you didn't get the green in your box, this is another thing I want to mention. What we do for our box club members, you may not get the same color or shape or variation is the word I'm looking for, that someone else may get. But here's the cool thing. Once they do go live, then you can pick up those other colors or shapes or variations. We like to be able to show people that there are different things, that everything is not just plain the same, right? Like we want things to be different. So the other color that you could have gotten would be the pink. So if you're like, oh, I got the pink and I really want the turquoise, now's the time for you to be able to buy that, okay? So again, same thing. You're going to open this up, okay? It's going to have that piece there, the 3M, and that's what's going to be able to connect this to here, okay? This is also a product that you want to pre-press at 5 to 10 seconds. I forgot to mention that. And you can press straight to it. Does not have a film, okay? No film on the PU leather. Normally, PU leather is not going to have a film, just let you know. If it feels like it has one, I'm going to tell you I probably wouldn't try and peel it off, because that's probably the material itself that's making it like a little shiny, like maybe wallets or something, right? Like it kind of does that. So would not advise to do that. Okay, so 2 colors there. I'm going to drop this in the comments so you guys can pick this one up. They're $8.99 on the site right now. Our box club members are going to get them for $7.64 with your discount. So great deal for something that's under $8. Let me pop that here. Just to let you guys know, I've been seeing people sell their jewelry boxes for upper $20. So some people can sell, I've seen people sell them for $24.99. Anything that can be personalized, people will pay more money for, okay? Because it's something that's for them. Now, if you have something where you can show like people like what you can do, like, right, you sublimate one of them, I would suggest taking a photograph and then also putting putting it into a binder for events and things like that. So I'm also imagining, I think this would be super cute for like wedding parties and things like that, to have everybody's monograms on this and have all the girls that you had in your wedding party to be able to have a nice little jewelry box. It's something personalized for them, and it's something that they can use, right? I love products. You guys know this. I love products that you can multi-purpose and use for different things. But I also love things that, that are personalized, and then you can obviously use it, right? Like just not having things sit around and they can't use it. That doesn't, I don't know. I just don't like that as well. So you guys will notice most of the things that are always in your box are things that you can use for multiple purpose. That's really a key factor. And then also that you can use, and it's not just like a little knickknack sitting around. Okay. All right. So I did drop that right here into the comments if you guys want to grab that. Okay. All right. So let's go on to the next product. And I know I'm probably a little kind of, over the place here, but usually I have a secondary person, so I have to do this stuff myself. Oops. I already kind of did this. Oops. Sorry. I hit the next and I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Which I don't think you guys can see anyway. Okay, I don't think you guys can see this. Okay, so let's see here. Personable gift or two. Yes. Okay, small business, Lisa. Okay, yeah. So Lisa, are you doing events right now? Are you doing any kind of little pop-ups or anything like that for the Christmas season? Are you do you sell stuff on Facebook? Like your page? How do people find out about your business? I'd love to hear that. So drop that in the comments for me. Okay. So we're going to go on to the next one. So the next thing you're going to see is you're going to see this box. Okay. You're going to see a nice little box here. I am going to show you one, and then I'll take this one out too. Okay. We have never had this kind of product before, but I really wanted to try this. We tested these quite a bit before they went out. Okay. Now I will tell you one thing. I have a big case on the back of my phone, right? I have an Android, so they do work with Android and they do work with iPhones. Okay. Now, one thing is with having that case on the back, they don't charge as well as they do if you take your phone out of the charger. So this is something I would recommend. Okay. Recommend in the evening time, you pop your case off. Okay. Cause I can pop my case off and you could put it on the charger that way. Okay. This is also a great charger to put into your car. I am trying to test that now to see how it moves around and things like that. Now, it's not going to lay completely like, there's no way it's going to be like the chargers that are inside the cars now today, right? Like those kinds of things. So you can carry it with you like that. I love that you can throw it in a backpack, things like that, because it's very small and compact, right? So it's just great for those kinds of things. This is going to be great for your teenagers. This is going to be great. Now, this isn't going to be something where it's going to charge up like super fast, like your regular charger would. Okay. So keep in mind that. I want to be very transparent about that. But this is just something, if you need a quick charger, you can definitely do that. It's a 15 watt. So it's in between what I would say they do the fast one, which is like, I think it's like 30 watt, I think, or something. I'd have to look at that to make sure, but it really does charge fairly well. It's just, again, not going to be, you're not like lightning speed. Okay. So think of that. Think of those chargers that you guys pick up sometimes, like when you're at the mall and things like that, and have the long charging cords and things like that. So just think of it that way, but it is going to work better if you do take your phone case off. It will work much better. Okay. All right. So we have two colors of the chargers, just to let you know. So we have silver. Okay. So you can see the silver. Okay. And then the other one that I didn't take out for you guys, which I will, you could have got black. And then they also have white. We only went with two colors. I'm going to look at that here in just a second, Lisa, to see what you're saying. And the parts. So you're going to get it in the box. Okay. So you're going to have a box to gift away. This is going to be a great stocking stuffer. Okay. You can just put it in the stocking. It'll be personalized, everything like that. Okay. It's going to come with this piece right here. Okay. So you guys see how shiny that is. Okay. And then you're going to see on the other side, it's going to be kind of dull, right? Like you see the shiny. and you're going to see the doll. Okay. What you're going to do is, this is really hard. Okay. If you haven't used the trick of trying to find out where something is at for, does it have the, what do you call it? The film over top of it. This is going to be a great way to do that. Okay. I wished I had a piece to show you. I will pop that video into the groups, and I'll pop it on YouTube as well too. It is a little quick video that one of our gals did one time, and I thought it was super genius. Okay. Where you can test to find out, does it have a film on it or not, for MDF metal things like this. Okay. Because this is like a pet film. Okay. You see how flimsy it is? It's not metal. Okay. It's not MDF. It's not acrylic, but it's a pet film. Okay. So it's like a hard, thick plastic. No, I shouldn't even say plastic. I'm not going to use the word plastic. Paper. Okay. Little thicker than your cardboard. Okay. But there is going to be a film, and let me show you the one I have plugged in back here. Let me grab it. There we go. I should have done that to begin with, because I already peeled mine. It's just sitting right here. I'm sorry if you guys are seeing. Okay, so see how shiny this is? Can you see where I've already kind of pulled it up? And then you're going to see the matte side. Okay, you're wanting to, before you press, okay, because if you don't, this is going to be blurry. Okay, remember this is a tip. So see where I showed you the shiny? It does come off. It doesn't look like it does, but you're going to have to get like a little, I would say tweezers. I'd say if you have a nail, like what you guys see, that I have no nails. My nails look absolutely horrible. Don't look at them. But see how that peels up. And then you're going to peel that completely off, and that is what you're going to press. Okay. And then once you press that, you're going to need to connect it to this part. Okay. Because you're going to have this part now. All right. It's going to be like that. Okay. And then you're going to get the cord that goes with it, where's the cord? Where'd my cord go? Oh, here's my cord. You're going to get the cord right here. Okay. So these are the pieces that you're going to get. And then you're going to get the instructions in here as well too. Okay. All right. But just to let you know, again, this is a product that you're going to want to make sure that you do take the film off before you press it. Okay. This is the one that is going to be at, and believe it or not, they only gave me one side of the card. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Hold on one sec, because I don't want to not tell you the right thing. And I know I have it right here. Okay, so this is the one you're going to want to press at 356, okay, for about 50 seconds, okay? I tried both, and it did work better without my case, although the fact it charged through the case amazed me. Yes, so it does, yes, it absolutely does charge through the case. And like I said, that's why I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. This isn't going to be something where, you know, because it's not like your really expensive chargers, right? Like this is something, like I said, you're going to want to have in case you don't have a charger with you. Like you throw it in a bag, you throw it, like I said, teenagers are going to love these kinds of things. But yes, it does charge through the case. So mine did too. It just wasn't as fast. And so when I took the case off, I realized, oh, okay, it's going to work better like this. So 50 seconds. Okay. And then the other thing, like I said, you're going to remove that film is the tip. And it's a pet film. See how it's kind of like flimsy? We've only had a few products that have had the pet film, but this is starting to become pretty popular with the suppliers, is starting to do the pet film, just to let you know that. The other really up and coming material is our polymer, okay? And if you guys were lucky enough to get a this or that box, we had a cutting board in there and as a polymer product. But I'm starting to see more and more polymer products coming out. And we actually have one that is going to be in something special. So that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to give you guys the hint or tell you guys anything, but that's a hint. So anyhow, that is an up and coming material that you guys will want to check out for sublimation, because as time has gone on, we've been doing sublimation for so long, and having our box, we start to run out of ideas because only certain things can be sublimated on. And that's one of the things that my husband never understands. He's like, well, what about this product? What about that? I'm like, you can't sublimate on that. It has to have either a coating or it has to be built to be able to sublimate on. So do you have to put something heavy on it after pressing? I would recommend on this because, I don't think that Cassandra did. Let me check on that. Anything that's like metal and things like that, you shouldn't have to, but this is more of a cardboard. So I'm going to say no. Let's just say no, because I would say that would be more for your acrylics, right? The ones that are going to warp and things like that change. How do you say this? They kind of can change shape, right? Polymer is going to be the same way, just to let you know that, because of how it heats up and how it makes it a little more pliable. But I would say no to this. No. I do think that you would want to do between a medium to heavy pressure though, okay, on your heat press, okay? Okay, so we got in that one. I'm so sorry. That one took a little bit longer, but I just wanted to be letting you guys see it, everything like that, and understanding exactly how it works. But again, if you didn't get the silver, you would have got the black, okay? And it's just the black rim, okay? Or the silver, okay? All right. And again, you're going to get the black cord, so you're going to know which one goes with what. But yeah, great stocking stuffers, great gifts, again, made for gifting. And we've never had it. This is something some people have asked me about before, and we just felt like this was the best box to put it in. So hopefully you guys are loving it. Okay, so the next product you guys are going to see that was in here is going to be this product that was wrapped up. You're probably wondering, why did we wrap all these instead of having them in the box? Look how thick the box is. You guys know how tall my boxes are. They're only 4 inches. And these are my beautiful boxes. I didn't want to have to send you guys brown boxes again, which I have had to do a couple times. So we did an executive decision. We thought, you know what? We're going to wrap these as best as we can, put them in the box, protect them as much as we can, and go there. So that we didn't have to change out the drinkware. Okay. So, but that's what you guys will see in your box. Okay. All righty. Let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking. Anything you guys like so far? Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to do this. See, this is where I needed my helper because they dropped this stuff for me. Okay, so I'm kind of having to do both at the same time. Okay, there we go. And those are $10.99, and our Box Club members are getting them for $9.34. So you're probably saying, well, why do the Box Club members get it for less? They would get it for less because, oops, what happened? Wait a minute and try again. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. Are you dropping in the comments for the charger? Yes, I just did. Did you get it? Should be up above. Let me show that here on the screen. There we go, right there. Okay. What was I trying to say now? I forgot my train of thought. Okay, because I read that. Not seeing the drop in the Facebook group. Oh, okay. So yep, there it is. Okay, good. I think it just is a little delayed in there. Yes. Yeah. Okay, good. I don't know what I was going to say. I was saying something and I can't remember now. But anyhow, so I put it in there. Oh, about the Box Club member pricing. The reason why I'm giving you the other pricing is because that's with the 15% off. That is one of our perks for our Box Club members. You don't have to wait on a sale. You don't have to wait on anything that we're offering, like a promotion or anything like that. You can use your discount immediately. Okay. Just so you know that's why you want to check your email right when you sign up, because it's going to send that to you and you're going to be able to apply that to your orders. Okay. But that would be the price would be for the charger, $9.34 after the discount. Okay. All right. So These were always really hard. Okay, so this is going to be our 15-ounce clear glass mug with the bamboo lid. Now, this is perfect for any kind of gifting, okay? I'm imagining you putting something on there for the winter season that's coming up, something with hot cocoa. You guys could put in like a cocoa packet or something like that would be super cute with what do you call it? With the crinkle, things like that. How cute would this be if you put like a lotion, a chapstick, and some type of chocolate in there? Like super cute. Sublimate this, put a beautiful image on there for somebody for a gift, pop it back in the box, and it's perfect. Okay. Something personalized, something for them. I mean, they will absolutely love that. Okay. I'm seeing these being great for any kind of weddings. If you have any weddings coming up, to do this for the bride and the groom, and having bride and groom on there, because again, it's a cup. You can use this for anything, for the Starbucks and things like that. So mentioning Starbucks right now, have you guys been seeing that completely crazed experience that's happening with Starbucks with the bear cup? Absolutely insane, by the way. But I will tell you, Starbucks knows exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. And they were genius when it came to their marketing. Okay. Even though I think it's crazy for a bear cut to be that crazed over and jumping over things and being, just like the Black Friday kind of times, right? Like back in the day when everybody was like crazy to get something. But what Starbucks did was they were like, okay, we're gonna create FOMO. We're going to make a product that is just a bear cup, and we're going to make people crazy over it. Here's the other thing. Even if people were upset about not getting one, everybody's talking about it. It's free advertisement. Genius. I don't know. So I'd love to hear your guys' comments and, what you guys think about it. If you guys like, it was just a cup, or no, I was out there fighting to get one, kind of like the Black Fridays that used to be. Baby shower gifts. Love that. Hi, Penny. Thanks for joining us. Yes, baby shower gifts. This is great for birthdays. This is going to be great to have at events and things like that. Anything you want to do, you can put on here. So, all right. And this is a really great quality mug. This is not your thin glass. This is pretty thick. Like you can see how thick it is, and you can it's really good. Again, it comes with the bamboo, and it's going to come with the straw. Okay. All right. So this one, we have a couple different heat press time and temps recommended here. Okay. So this is one product that you can do in an oven, a convection oven. So if you're new to sublimation and you're just popping in here and joining us for just a little bit, just remember that the oven that you use, you can only use for sublimation. You can never cook in it again. Okay. So we always highly recommend getting an oven that you've purchased just for sublimation. Okay. So don't ever try to do something else with it besides that. Okay. It's just specifically for your sublimation. Okay. People have asked me, what kinds do you recommend? You can get them at Walmart. You can get them at Target. You can get them on Amazon. You don't have to spend a large amount of money on a convection oven. Here's the key though. You need to make sure you get one that's tall enough so you can fit like the taller tumblers and things like that. I need to move this off the screen. Sorry. It's a little distracting to me. Where did I go with it at? Okay. So I'm hiding that. There we go. So it's like, like your tumblers. You want to make sure that you can fit them in. If not, you can get a convection oven where you can lay them sideways. Okay. So there's a couple options, but I always, when people ask me, what do you recommend? I would recommend getting the ones that are the tall. Okay. So you can put multiples in there. Okay. At the same time, because you can sublimate and press more than in your convection oven, more than just one at a time. Okay. And other people who have been doing it for a long time, they can show you little tips and tricks and things like that. Okay, so oven temp is going to be anywhere from 395 to 400 degrees, okay? What you're going to want to do with your convection oven, though, is you're going to want to make sure you have one of the, it tests to tell you what your temperature is going to be, and I cannot think of the name of it right now. Thermometer. You're going to want to have a thermometer in there. It's going to tell you exactly what the temperature is inside your oven. Okay. Because remember, when you open that oven, you're going to lose, the heat. Okay. And so then you're going to want to make sure that it gets back up to heat and things like that. That is why test is always really, really important. Okay. Because everybody's machine and equipment is going to be different. Maybe you've had your convection oven for a while and it's not really running like as well as what it would if it's a brand new one, right? So that's going to be different. That's going to be different. That's going to be something you're going to get used to and know how your unit works. And you need to be very aware of that. I will talk to my girls about what we can do about setting up some workshops to talk about those things, if that's something that you think would be helpful. Because I think showing people how to do certain things, I think would be great. Okay. Doing a workshop for that. So we can definitely do that. Okay. So you would do it for 10 to 12 minutes. Okay. Because it is glass. That is a recommended for glass products. Your mug press, which is if you have any kind of mug press. I'm not really familiar with the Cricut one. Now Dawn is. So if you have questions, if you say, hey, I have, the new Cricut mug press and I have some questions about it, put those into the exclusive community for the Box Club members. Or if you're just buying these things, right, you can put them into the big group and we'll answer your questions there as well too. This is going to be at 375 to 400 to 400. Okay. And then the time is going to be 180 to 240 seconds. Now, if you ever have questions, I want you guys to know, you guys can go to our YouTube channel and you're going to see these videos. Okay. And if you're a Box Club member, they've already been dropped in the drive. I cannot drop the drive here. I can put it in the private group, which I have done, but I can repost it again. But that is also going to give you step-by-step instructions. I mean, I'm giving you guys the best I can here, but always go check out the tutorial if you have any questions. We probably have, how many videos do we have now? We have 320 tutorials on our YouTube channel to help you guys, okay? 320, which is so amazing. Cassandra just does an amazing job with that. She's my tech girl, but she's also the girl that does the behind the scenes for the YouTube channel. So you guys definitely want to check that out. But anyhow, yes, you definitely want to watch the tutorial, check it out. Look at the card, look at your heat press time and temps, match things up, test. Okay. Ask questions if you have any questions at all. We want you guys to feel comfortable pressing your products and things like that to come out of the box, because there's going to be anywhere from 4 to 6 projects in your box. Okay. And that's going to be, and when I said projects instead of products, is because you're going to get the product, you're going to get the tutorial, okay, to help you. You're going to get the heat press time and temps recommended. And then we also have 2 workshops, yes, a month. And the first workshop for Cassandra is Monday night, and that is for our Box Club members, and that'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern. Yes, we had to do it at 9 p.m. because I have a showing I have to go to on Monday, and it's until like 7 o'clock, and I need to be able to eat, and I need to be able to get home and then be able to help Cassandra so that she's not by herself. But yes, that'll be at 9 o'clock on Monday night. Okay. And that's for our Box Club members. And that's one of the perks. That following Thursday is at 9 p.m. is when I'll be doing Business Tips 101. So that's your second workshop that you receive. Okay. So that's another perk. I'm talking to you guys about your perks that you get for your Box Club. Okay. So let's go back here. Let's grab this one. This one is going to be $8.75, just to let you know. Okay. It's a 15 ounce mug. Okay. So I'm going to drop that here. It'll probably take a few minutes, Lisa, for it to show up in the group, because for some reason I'm getting an error on my side and I don't know why. Like I said, usually I don't do this. And our Box Club members are going to get them for $7.44. They are going to come in a box. So if you order them, don't worry about that. You are going to get a box. In the Box Club, nobody got a box because they wouldn't fit. Okay. There's so many products I want to offer to you guys in the box that won't fit sometimes. So I'm always really sad about that happens. Okay. Why is this not showing up here? Did that not show up? The mobile one did. Okay. Let me try it again, because I'm losing something here. It's not showing up. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's coming up again. I'm so sorry. I just did it again. Let me see about removing that. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Just my luck here. Okay. All right. Okay. We got to get through these. Okay. All right. So the next one you're going to see is going to be the coaster. Okay. This is such a great gift idea. I loved this when I saw this. I loved that it was a coaster, but are you seeing something else about it, what it could be used for? Let me know in the comments if you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about and what you guys know I'm talking about. Okay. It is double-sided too. And it is really, really great quality. And when I say that, it's heavy. Like it's a heavy product. It's not light. This is a really good one. Love this one. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to take this one off. Yes. Everyone's saying bottle opener. How awesome is that? Like, it's like a 2-in-1, right? Like, we're going to call this like a dual product because, yep, two for one. There you go, Missy. So it's an awesome product. This is going to be great for your guys in your life, the men in your life, right? Like, they're going to love this. They're going to love that they have a coaster. They can put this in their man cave. If they have a man cave. If they have a certain place that they love to, sit their drink and things like that. I think this is a great one. I also think this is a great one for, like a gift exchange. Like if you had a gift exchange between family and things like that, and you guys were like, I don't know what to do. We're just going to do the same old like gift card or whatever like that. How awesome would this be? To put something personalized on there and then also say it's a 2-for-1. Look, you can open up bottles with it. So yes, super cool. And then, like I said, the quality of this. So this is our PU leather coaster, 2-in-1. Okay. So we should be able to get through these a little quicker now. Okay, so this one is going to be, let's see here. This one's going to be at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. So this is just going to be your main good old fashioned 400 for 60 seconds. Okay. But then also you can press the other side if you want to, or if you don't want to, you can put little feet on the bottom and then you just have the one side. But yes. Okay. And you're going to want to pre-press this at 5 to 10 seconds because you're going to want to get that moisture out. Okay. All right, so let's go drop this one here. Let's see. And we have a product that's coming up that is one of my faves. So, okay, this one's going to be $5 on the site. And our Box Club members are going to get them for $4.25. And you're going to see now, because this is getting into season, that we're going to start offering things with gift bags. So this is going to be one, if you order it today, when we ship out, you're going to get it in a nice gift bag that's going to be able to, because it didn't come in a box. And it was something I thought about afterwards, after we had already shipped our boxes out. I thought, ooh, this would be a great one to put in a gift bag. So I really wanted to make sure that we did offer that as well too. So it would be just a random colored gift bag that you guys know I'll pick out and absolutely love. But then this will be a great thing to also put into a stocking, okay, for stocking stuffers. And you guys know that we will be doing some lives coming up where we'll be doing some things, and I'll be showing you guys some products that you can do for stocking stuffers, last minute gifts, things for people who have everything, all those fun things. Okay. All right. So this was one of my faves that's in here coming in. So I'm going to do that one last. I'm going to do this one next. And I love this one as well too. And this is going to be, again, a great stocking stuffer, great for anybody in your life, men, women. I think this is great for your teenagers, somebody who's getting their first car, things like that, or did get their first car. So it's going to come in a nice little gift box. Okay. So it's already ready to gift. You guys know I love things that come in boxes and bags. I don't know. Give me a shout out in the comments if you guys like things like that, because I don't wrap. Okay. I am not a wrapper. So I will normally, if you're getting a gift from me, you're going to get it in a box with maybe like a ribbon tied across it, or you're going to get it like in a bag with tissue paper. Okay. Those are the two ways you're usually getting something from me. If I have to wrap something, I've shown you guys before. If you guys have been with me last Christmas, I don't wrap. And when I wrap, it looks absolutely horrible. It looks like I don't even know, like somebody rustled it all up. But I can do a really good bag from like Walmart or something. But I like to make it a little more personalized. Yes, not a wrapper either, Lisa. Yes, I don't have the patience for it, I guess. I don't know. So, all right. So you guys are going to get this keychain. It's super cute. So it's really good quality too. It's got the little metal piece here. Okay. That it has. And then it's got the PU leather part. So, and it comes in black. That's the only color we had. I would have loved to have gotten these in another color. If they would have had other colors, but they didn't. So we just did it in the black. Let's see here. It also is going to come with this little metal piece right here. It's going to be in here. Now this is going to be one that you're going to want to make sure that you are removing the film before you press it. Okay. So this one is going to be, this is going to be your good old fashioned 400 for 60 seconds too. So, but it's got the little film. I already know that. So you want to make sure you're taking that off before you press. Okay. And then once you do press, I'm going to stick it right here. Okay. Go right on there. And it already has, I pulled this up too tight. There we go. It already has the little sticky part. So you're going to pull this off before you stick this on. Okay. But how cute is that? And like I said, it just goes right back into the box with this. So the person would get that. And I just think that's such a cute gift idea. So, all right. So that one is going to be, again, I already said 40 for 60 seconds. So let's go get the one here. This is $5. It does come, again, it's with their box, and they are going to be $4.25 for our box club members. So you're going to be able to pick those up today. Drop that here, and I'm going to drop the link for everything right after we're done. And then you guys will also see if we'll be sending an email out too. So all that would have been done today had I did the live yesterday. So, all right. So this is the last product that's in the box. And then I'm going to show you that you get paper and that you're going to get your shrink wrap, which is going to be for your drinkware. Always recommended to do that with glass products, any of your frosted products. Really, to be honest with you, I would probably use shrink wrap for every one of my products. That's drinkware. That's in the oven, not on the press, in the oven, the convection oven. Okay, because it's just going to keep that paper tighter to help with ghosting and things like that. But you really want to be careful with your shrink wrap. And I should have said this earlier about that. But when I show it to you, I'll talk to you about it in just a minute as well. Okay, so this next one is going to be another one that actually comes in a box. Okay. But we couldn't fit the box into the box. When we did this, we didn't take in consideration the outside part. And you have to do that when you're trying to fit things into this box. Okay. I hope you guys know one thing when I'm doing, and I'm putting these boxes together for you guys, there are multiple things we have to consider. Does it fit? Okay. Does it fit the theme that we're doing? Like, does it fit what we're trying to represent, right? Budget wise, all these different things. But sometimes we just don't really think about the size of something. I knew it was 7 by 7. Okay. And I was like, okay, 7 by 7 is going to fit in there. But then you have to start figuring out all the other things that come along with it. Just like I did with the drinkware. Okay. I didn't know how thick the box was going to be. When I'm asking the supplier how big something is, they're giving me the measurements of the actual product. And sometimes the box is a little off. And I did ask for it, and they did tell me it was 3.75, but it actually is no. They were wrong on that, which happens. So then you just have to pivot, figure things out. And it was the same thing with this one. Okay. So this is 7 by 7. Okay. This part of the product, the 7 by 7, but we didn't take in consideration the outside part. So that's why it didn't fit. And that's why you guys saw it in your box, and it was in a bag, in this nice little bag right here that comes in, but it will come to you when you order it. Okay. Off to the side. It will come to you in a box. Okay. So it'll be all ready to gift for you. All right. So this piece, this is the metal piece that's going to come with it. You're going to want to remove the foam. Okay. Again, I will pop that video later on into the chat here, and then I can also put it in other places so you can test it. Okay. It's a little hack that you can do with a piece of tape, which I think is genius, like I said. So, all right, so it comes with this piece. And then here's the other piece. This is what we didn't take in consideration, the measurement from here to here. Okay, I did for here as well, so I knew it was going to fit. But when it also had to take that measurement, and then it was also in a box, no. And I didn't want to give up giving this to you guys because I loved this, okay? It makes me feel like it's like kind of like a shadow box. It's not, okay? It doesn't have the piece of glass and the thing inside of it, but I just love this. So this is going to be our photo frame block, okay, is what we're calling this one. Let me see here. Yes. Okay. And it is wrong on the dimensions here where it says the 7-inch wood photo frame, okay, on your card. It should be 7.8, okay, from everything. This is 7 inches, okay? So keep that in mind when you're testing your products and things like that. And I'll talk about the other couple great perks that you guys also receive. Okay, so this one is going to be the black, okay? So you can see the black. Now, you either got black or you got brown, okay? Black or brown. Now, there's also white and there's also a beige. We could not get white and beige. They were out, okay? And I needed to get them fast. I needed to get them for this box. So it's not very heavy, which I absolutely also love. So it's not going to be like your real heavy wood because this is something you can hang on the wall, okay? So it gives you the option to be able to sit it like on a counter. Like you can just sit it because it has the thickness here. Or you can go ahead and you can put this on your wall. Okay. So a couple different places. I'm imagining these for great gifts this holiday season with a family photo on there to give to the grandmother, you know, that wants to have pictures of her family. Also any kind of person who is like, that loves frames, right? That loves the personalized frames and things like that. Putting your family photo in there and then just setting it on your mantle. With putting like some greenery and things like that for the Christmas season, I think would be absolutely beautiful. This is also great for somebody who has an office, right? Like they have an office in their home, they have an office at work, to put something personalized on there and give it to them. Okay. So love these. Again, they are going to come in a box. There are 2 colors right now. So if you didn't get the color you wanted, you can pick up the color, the other color. Okay. All right. So let's go over the heat press time and temp on this one. This one's going to be your good old fashioned 400 degrees for 60 seconds because it's a metal piece. Okay. Anything that's going to be metal, remember, you're going to run check your film and it's normally going to be the 400 for 60 seconds. Okay. Okay. So let's go grab that one. And this is the last of our products. And then we're going to talk about a couple other things that are inside your box monthly that hopefully you realize is there and you guys do not throw out. It's $9.25 on the site, and our Box Club members are going to get them for $7.86. So for less than $8, you guys are going to get this 7.8-inch wood photo block frame, which I have not seen anywhere else, anyone else having this one. So I loved this one. And this is going to be great for all kinds of things. Also, if you do events, how great would this be to have sitting there next to your checkout area and you have like your QR codes right there for people to scan to go straight to your website, your Facebook page, whatever you're selling, because they might have not have purchased something that day, but they might purchase something later on. So I loved that idea too. I was like, oh, this would be great at events. This would be great for any kind of like, again, wedding gifts. I always come back to weddings because I think that all the products that we pretty much promote here at Sub This and That, they're great for weddings. But I'm making this one for my parents with the grandkids. Yeah, see, that's a great idea. I think they're going to absolutely love that, Lisa. I cannot wait to see that. I hope you share that with everyone. And that is going to be something I'm announcing for a big giveaway. So don't let me forget that before I jump off here, because I should have probably announced that sooner than at the end. But you're ordering more for yourself. Yes. All right. So let's drop that here. For that. Okay. So now we pretty much have gotten everything out of the box, but there are just a few things that are at the end of this box. Okay. So make sure you don't throw your boxes out. Okay. The other great thing about these boxes are, this is a great box to put your crafting material in because they're nice and, thick and quality boxes. So yes. Okay, so you're going to see this. So don't throw this out. This is the shrink wrap we talked about, okay? So you're wanting to make sure that you use the shrink wrap for any of your products that you're putting into your convection oven, okay? Because this is going to help to keep your image stabilized, so you're not going to get the ghosting, but it's going to help to keep everything tight. Now, you want to make sure, though, when you're doing this, that you're using enough paper, okay? Some people want to be real skimpy on their paper, and they don't want, or tape even, and you do not want to be skimpy on tape and things like that when you're doing things like this, okay? You just don't. Yes, the phone charger. We did talk about that, Penny. If you missed it, go back and, watching the video where we talked about the charger and stuff, about how you would want to take off your case because it's going to charge better without your case. It still will charge, just like Jay Lee said, but what happens is you're going to need to make sure that you do take the case off to get the best results. Okay. So with this, you're going to want to make sure that you are putting the shrink wrap, but you're going to wrap it first with the paper really good. Make sure that there is nothing left on this cup before you put the shrink wrap, because this shrink wrap will adhere to this product. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to keep everything tight, okay? Because you're going to use your little blow thing, and you're going to, get the shrink wrap. And you guys have seen Cassandra do that in her videos. So maybe we need her to show you guys some of the tools that she uses sometime. I think that would be really great. But anyhow, you're going to want to make sure that's super, super tight, okay? And that it's covered before you put the shrink wrap on. So don't throw your shrink wrap out. I know some people don't use shrink wrap, and that's completely fine, but it is in there. We want to make sure we're giving you everything you need for your projects that come in the box, outside of having your equipment and your ink for your printer. Okay, well, on your printer too, because we obviously don't have that for you guys. And some people will say, well, why don't you send images in your box? Okay, we have digital images, which I will make sure that get up here this coming week. We've had Dawn's been out, just so you guys know. If you don't know who Dawn is another one of our gals, and she has been out for just a little bit, and she should be back in December, but I will have her upload her stuff as soon as she can. Okay. Okay. So the last thing you're going to see is you're going to get your paper. Okay. This is going to be your sublimation paper. There are going to be 6 pages because we had 6 projects in this box. If we only had 5, we'd only put 5 pieces of paper. Okay. This is going to be your 8.5 by 11. So think about this. If you have something that's a bigger project, you're going to probably want bigger paper. Cassandra always talks about this in all of her lives. She talks about having different sizes of paper along the way. We just want to give you guys some tools that you guys would use. If you don't want to use our paper, you don't have to use this paper. Okay. And this is not like sub this and that paper or anything like that. This is just a random paper that we do put in there for our members. We have tested it, and it's really good paper. So anywho, it's at the bottom. Don't throw it out. Okay. All right. So let's talk about what can you do to get signed up for sublimation box clips. Let me go grab the link. Everything that I showed you today was from our November box called Made for Gifting. Okay. On the 1st of the month, we announced what the new box is. This one is going to be called Craft and Comfort Box. That started on November 1st. It ends at the end of November. So you have until then. It is $47.99 to get started with us. Okay. And again, it's going to have 4 to 6 projects in your box. You're going to get the heat press time and temp card. You're going to get the tutorials for each and every one of the products that came out of the box. You're going to get the templates, and that's something we didn't talk about. And I normally have my other person that normally talks about the templates and the mock-ups, and that is what Dawn does, okay? And so Dawn, actually Cassandra's been doing that to fill in, just so you know. But the templates are the measurements of the products. So it's going to give you a guide, right? To be able to then know the size and the dimensions and things like that, to know what size do you need for your images that you're going to put on your products. Okay. So it's just a guide. So remember that. Okay. I know that we've had a lot of questions about the Santa and the snowman. And we have had those uploaded on the drive here for just a little bit. So if you have questions, email us at support@subthisandthat.com. Ask questions in the group. We're happy to help you. If you're new and you're not really sure how the drive works, you're going to be able to use the QR code that comes in the inside of the box. You're also going to be able to use the QR code that comes on the bottom of the cards, okay, for you there. And then also in the group in the community. But if you need the link is going to be in the emails. It's going to also be in the group. And we posted in the group as well too. So you can click on that. But if you need any help, let us know about that, okay? So templates. Now, mock-ups. We have not had mock-ups this past month because Dawn has been out. So Dawn will get those all ready and get those uploaded as soon as she can. I'll be checking in with her probably on Monday to see where she's at on that and see if she can get them up for the box last month, and then if she can do what we would do for this month's box as well too. Okay, so we'll get those done. Also images. The ones that Cassandra has been using, she's been uploading, okay? And normally what happens is the ones that Dawn does, Dawn uploads those as well too. But since she hasn't been doing any these past 2 months for the boxes, she doesn't have any images. So what we're going to do in place of that is I am going to have someone upload some images for you guys, okay? For the past 2 that are going to be just bonus images. So be looking out for those and we'll have those uploaded. And once they are uploaded, I'll drop that into the group in the community and let you guys know. Okay. So now we've gone over that you're getting 4 to 6 projects. You're getting the tutorials, the templates, the mock-ups, images. You're going to get paper. You're going to get your shrink wrap that you need if that is for a specific drinkware item that we would have, or something that needs to have the shrink wrap, because some things aren't not all drinkware, just so you guys know that too. Okay. And then there's going to be those 2 workshops. There's going to be the exclusive community, which is our box club community that is just for the box club members. So please don't invite friends or family because we will deny those, and we'll send them a message and say, hey, if you want to be a part of this group, you have to, you have to join, because it's only fair to all of our members and things like that. But yeah, so we'd love for you to join us. It's $47.99 a month. Like I said, once you do sign up, your box does not ship out immediately. This box will be shipping out between the 6th and the 8th, which is going to be called our Craft and Comfort box. And craft points for being a box. Oh, yes. And you do get points for being a box club member. So that's another thing. So every single time you purchase, so we have what's called crafty points, which is what Lisa just brought up. So thank you for doing that. And that is for everyone as well. Okay. You can get those points. So, but our box club members also get every single month when they get their box. So that is just an extra little perk for them as well too. So love that. So they get points for that, and points for any of your orders that you purchase as well too. And then you can use those points. Okay. So before we go, I want to announce some of the things that are happening. You guys have probably been seeing the emails that have been kind of going around a little bit. Okay. And I know this is a little long. I'm so sorry. So hang with me. I promise I'm going to get through this. I'm doing this myself. So I'm trying to go back and forth. Okay. So, okay. So you guys have been seeing the emails that have been flashed back to the Black Fridays. Do you guys remember the Black Fridays where people were just crazy, like the Tickle Me Elmo? If you were around during the Tickle Me Elmo, give a shout out in the comments, because wow, was that a crazy time in 1996 when everybody had to have a Tickle Me Elmo, and people were just like crazy, like jumping over things. I mean, fighting in the aisles. It was on the news. People were selling them. People were auctioning them off. I mean, it was absolutely crazy. So we wanted to bring that feeling back for Black Friday, but we wanted to make it to where you didn't have to get up really early to get the deals and things like that. We wanted to make it to where you didn't have to leave your home, right? Because now all you have to do is have a computer and have fast fingers is what we want to call it. Okay. You guys know when I do my mystery codes, because we do offer mystery codes, we do lots of fun things here at Sup This and That. So if you're new and you're joining us over on YouTube and you're like, wow, I've not even seen anything about this company, we are constantly doing fun things. We're doing giveaways. We have our box club. we're doing tips and tricks and things like that in the group, in the community. We're being as transparent as possible when we're having, issues with products. That is the one great thing about our YouTube channel. It is not scripted. It's not like perfect. This is raw things that Cassandra, when she is sublimating and she's testing, she's showing you guys the things that she's made a mistake on, so you don't make a mistake on your products. Okay. And I absolutely love that, because it's not perfect. And you do not have to be perfect to do sublimation. Okay. You just have to jump in and get started, right? Like that's all you have to do. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to forget to remove that film. Let me tell you, you're going to forget. You're going to forget to mirror something if you have to mirror something. You're going to be like, oh no, the words. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. There's no way that you can be absolutely perfect. But here's the thing. You show up and you start doing it. Okay? And start sharing. I want to start seeing those things that you guys have made mistakes about, because guess what? It's going to help somebody else so they don't make a mistake. Right? Like we've all been there. But those are the great things you guys see within our community, of our members talking, of the things that we're sharing and we're doing and things. So that is one of the things that I absolutely love about Sub This and That. And it just warms my heart for the box. I love doing the box. I love putting these out for you guys. I love finding the products. It just makes me super happy. So let's see here. Learning. It's a learning opportunity. Yes, it is. Absolutely. And you want it to be. So that's another thing. This is not just a box of products that we're shipping you every month. This is an experience. Lisa said it. It's an experience. We want you to have the experience from start to finish. We want you to be excited that it's coming, right? We want you to be excited that it's a mystery, right? Like it feels like Christmas when you're getting your box. Okay. We want you to open it up and be excited. And then we want you to jump in and start doing the things. All right. Like jump in and start sharing, just start testing and, just having fun with it and crafting and things like that. I have posted notes all over my craft corner. Yes. of different things that you like, time and temps and stuff. Avoided stores during this time. People were crazy. Yes, avoided. Yes, it was crazy. Like the Tickle Me Elmo. So quick story. I worked at the Toys R Us when that actually launched. My son was just born in April, and I worked there in the Christmas season because I had worked there previously. Then I had my son, and then I stayed home for a few months and then went back to work. And it was absolutely bonkers. People were just like jumping over things, pushing carts, yelling and screaming, hollering because they wanted that Tickle Me Elmo. And I remember that was the year I got my son the Tickle Me Elmo. My boss was so cool. And yes, we cheated that year. And he let us get first dibs on it because, yeah, people were nuts. And I have always been a huge Black Friday shopper. I always stood in line and, patiently did what I needed to do to get up bright and early. I loved the whole feeling of the newspaper and getting in there and circling and figuring out exactly. So that is what we've been doing, and we've been sending in our emails. So hopefully you guys have been seeing that. So what we're doing a little bit of a twist on that though, because obviously I can't have like products available like 4 and 5 a.m. because y'all aren't going to be up at 4 and 5 to get products. Okay. Let's just be honest. And then you're going to be mad at me because you didn't get those products at 4 and 5 a.m. and they sold out. So we're going to have some great times for you guys to be able to jump on and get some great things. We're going to have doorbusters. Okay. We're going to have prizes. Okay. We're going to have free gifts. Okay. We're going to do it all. Okay. It's going to be starting, and it's all starting on Monday. Okay. So we're going to be piecing it out because we want to make sure you guys have money to be able to buy the things that you want. And we understand that not everybody can get everything at one time. So we're going to have multiple different things up until Thanksgiving, but it starts on Monday. So it's going to give you guys some time to be able to start, getting some things. Now, I will warn you, you have to have fast fingers because once we do announce this, that's why you want to open your emails. You want to jump on the list if you haven't gotten on the list. Now, Box Club members, no need for you to jump on the list. You've been getting our emails and you are already in. Okay. That's another great perk. Okay. Box Club members don't have to do a thing, right? They're already in. Now, if you are not a Box Club member, this is where you want to grab this link and you want to jump on our list. Okay. So let me do this here real quick. I need to drop this. I should have had this one ready, and I didn't. Okay, so I don't think I can do this while we're on the live. Let me see. This is where I need my helper. But anyhow, let me see if I can grab this. But you guys have been seeing it posted everywhere about get on the list, get on the list. Here it is. Here it is. That is not the list that I was looking for. All right, I'm going to drop this when I get off of here. Okay, I promise I will. But if you're a Box Club member, again, nothing you need to do. You're already on the list. You're going to get the email, and you're going to know when things are live and ready to go. You guys are also going to get first access, okay? So you're going to get the time that's going to be a little earlier for other people, okay? Then we're going to have our early access, which is this link I'm going to be sending out and doing. And then we're going to have the public, okay? So everyone's going to be kind of staggered a little bit here. But again, it all starts on Monday. So I hope you guys watch your guys' emails, things like that. Okay. So that is one thing that we're going to be doing. The other thing is this is our giveaway. We are going to be offering a $100 gift card. It starts today. Okay. I know that there's not everybody that's on this live. So you're getting a jump start to hearing about this giveaway. Everyone else will be hearing about it tomorrow. It'll be in the email tomorrow. Okay. This is our big giveaway, $100 store credit to be able to purchase from us. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice now. Okay, so here's what you have to do, okay? Drum roll. Okay, we want to see your creations. We want to see everything that you are making and doing with our products. And the more you post your products, the more chances you are going to have to be able to win this giveaway. Okay. So you're going to need to do a couple things. You're going to need to make a separate post. So we will approve these. Okay. So make sure you're making a post with something that you've made. Okay. It can be from any of the past boxes. It can be from anything that you've purchased from us, but it has to be sub this and that's products. Okay. That's number one rule. Okay. And then you're going to want to make sure you're hashtagging this hashtag I'm going to write. In the comments here. Sub that image. Okay. Or how about we do picture? I think I like picture better. I think I like photo. Sub that photo. There we go. That's what we're going to do. Sub that photo. Okay. If you don't, I won't be able to track this. Okay. I will have my girls help as much as I possibly can, but I won't be able to track it. Let me make sure I spelled that right. I can't hardly see. I need new glasses. Okay, so let me put this up on the screen. So sub that photo, and I'm going to put that up here. That is what you're going to hashtag. Okay, has to be a sub this and that product. Okay, it can be from any of the boxes, can be from any of the products, any of the orders you purchased, but it has to be our product. Okay, and you have to use that hashtag sub that photo so we can track these. Okay, you have until. Let me see what date it was here. Because we're going to announce this Black Friday weekend. So you have until the 28th. I'm so sorry. 28th, because we're going to announce it on the 29th, 2 weeks from today. We're going to go live and we're going to announce it. Okay. So make sure that you take the opportunity and you guys post and hashtag. The other way you're going to be able to get more points is making comments and liking things now, because what that's going to do is that's going to get you then the other part of this other giveaway. So one is the $100. Okay. This is the posting of the images and the pictures. Okay. The other one is going to get your next box for free. And that is going to be making comments and liking. Okay. Because we can track that on the back end, and that will end at the end of the month, and that will end on the 30th. Okay. So one's going to end on the 29th or the 28th so that we can announce it on the 29th, and the comments and the credits, which is going to get you your next box for free, which will be your we could either refund you for your December box, or we can give it to your January box. Okay. And that's going to be comments and making and liking things in the groups. Okay. So that is what we're doing. That's our big giveaway. So you guys jump in. You guys can start doing it today. Start posting. Start showing us what you guys have made. Hashtag that, sub that photo. If we see that you've made an image, we may go back and we may deny it and then say, hey, add the hashtag, or we may have you just edit your image itself. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, Vicki, thank you so much for joining. Melissa, thank you so much for joining us. And everybody, I hope you guys have a great, great day. I know this was super long. I just realized we were like a half hour over, but I wanted to make sure I got everything out there and told you guys. And I hope if you are new to Sub This and That and you haven't joined the Box Club, you take a chance, you join us. I think you're going to absolutely love it. It is $47.99 plus your flat rate shipping of $9.99. I forgot to say that to you, which is the current shipping price right now. But yes, thank you all so much. And you guys have a great day. And I will drop that link for the early access in case you're not a Box Club member and you're on today. All the products are now available. And let me drop that here real quick. And then you guys can purchase anything you guys want. Okay. And then hang tight for the email that will be going out here soon. And yeah, let's go from there. All right. So let's drop this here. And this will be the last thing. Thank you, Tammy. Thanks for joining. Lisa, thanks for joining. And Melissa, thank you for joining us. I think you're joining us from Hawaii, right? I'm pretty sure Melissa's in Hawaii. So yes, absolutely beautiful. My favorite place in the entire world is Hawaii. That when everyone asks, what's your dream vacation? To go back to Hawaii, in Maui. We absolutely. Thanks, Kathy. All right, guys, have a great, great weekend. Have a great Saturday. Don't forget, we kick off Monday for our Black Friday flashback deals, and we're super excited for you all to join in with us. Yes, live in Hawaii. We all want to be in Hawaii right now, Melissa, just so you know. So yes, we're jealous. Okay. All right. See y'all later. Have a good day. Bye.